Hello, Jeremithians. Welcome to Morning Musume Monday.
There you go.
My name is Jeremy, and Jacob is wearing the same clothes from last week. However, we did not film on the same day. This is just a tragic accident.
It's been a week.
Back up.
Sunku. He thinks he can make fun of my red hair? Well, this'll show him. He can't make fun of me. This bitch knows where to find a good weave and to make it work! Baka. See if he'll make fun of me now. Call me Ronald McDonald. Not only did he insult me, but he used an American reference. Ugh! God, this thing is itchy.
This week we are reviewing Please, Jiyuu no Tobira.
Please, be freedom, moto.
Everyone knows you're from Montreal.
Cezanne Marguerite?
We've come back into the introduction of Jiyuu and Lin, rewatching Onna ni Sachi Are. It makes me so sad to have gone through the whole entire history of the group and seen how mistreated they were, and even in the B-sides they didn't even really get a lot. In Please Jiyuu no Tobira, they really didn't get any lines. This was a rock song that was heavily focused on Ai-chan, Reina, and Eddie. I really liked the vocals that I was getting from Ai-chan, and this was a song that really was again a marker song for me in her not only leadership of the group, but her leadership in the lines. Because we see throughout the entire Platinum era that she is the one that receives the bulk of the lines and really has to hold on to each one of the songs and guide the group through each one of the songs. And I think for me, this one had such a heavy focus on her that the first several solo lines were only from her. Then we got a couple from Eri, like one or two from Gaki, and then a bunch more from Reina at the end. But for the most part, Ai-chan held together the whole song. I liked the duets that we were getting through the whole thing. Lin and Sayu's voice is like butter melting over pancakes with syrup on top. It's delicious and it's amazing. There's something so wonderful about it because Lin has that really full voice and Sayu's voice has that kind of weird pocketed sound that I don't know how to explain it, but she blends so well with everyone. And with Lin, who has such a strong, powerful voice, it was, again, butter over pancakes with syrup on top, like perfection.
I was a little bored with Ai in this single. Like, I get it. She's there. I love my Ai-chan, but, you know.
This was a very, very, very different song from Onna ni Sachi Are, which had a very DDR, electric piano, kind of synthesized drum sound, whereas this one had this, like, synthesized electric guitar sound through the whole way, and I liked that. It was so different and contrasting.
I think I need to just sort of get used to the fact that a lot of the B-sides sound like, you know, typical Morning Musume fluff. Like, they don't sound like, they're not A-sides, and there's a reason they are a B-side and not an A-side. I really am genuinely conflicted on whether I like this one better or worse than Onna ni Sachi Are.
The bridge sounded like a little bit of a bad ripoff from Sonic the Hedgehog, like a Green Hill Zone. Something from Sonic Heroes is what my brain is going to, but it sounded like a Sonic ripoff. And I know that there are a couple singles that Sunku did that had like blatant video game rip-off sounds to them that I could swear that Sunku like pulled it out, added a little bit of a backtrack to it, and then was like, haha, yes, I have a brilliant new sound for the group. This song is one of the biggest Sunku English translation trolls that I've heard. And I say that because we have this present line that goes through the entire song, please be freedom. This song, number one, doesn't make any sense grammatically. There is nothing right about it. But two, it doesn't really have a lot to do with the song. There was a line that they kept saying of the door of freedom, and that's even in the title, is Freedom's Door or the Door of Freedom. But it just made no sense to me why he chose Please Be Freedom. It almost seemed like it was just one of those things that sounded like it would work in the song, because it works in context of the music. Like, it works in the aspect that when you sing it, it matches well with the instruments, but it just doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of just one of those things that makes my ears hurt a little bit because I don't understand why those words were used as opposed to anything else. Though I don't know what else would have worked other than just not saying anything.
Lyrically, this was pretty much typical. I feel like I've heard these lyrics before in different songs in different ways. You know, I'm gonna wear a smile, is my face cute enough? Youth. This song wasn't really like groundbreaking anywhere at all, but I liked it.
This song to me is a song about a girl who wants a little more adventure in her life. She's tired of the monotony of her life. She really wants to break out, have more adventures, have more excitement. She wants to get in the Guinness Book of World Records. And to me, this is such a contrasting song again to Onna ni Sachi Are, which is about a girl who feels like she's stuck in monotony, that she is not able to find happiness. And happiness to all of those women who try to get with this guy because it's kind of impossible to find happiness in the world of love. And so I think it's interesting that this song is kind of opposite to Onna ni Sachi Are, but somehow kind of similar in the same light, that it's a song about monotony, but one song is talking about how breaking out and doing fun things didn't lead to a happy ending, and the other one is saying, if I just do these happy things, then it'll bring me to that happy ending that I'm wanting. As we're going through the B-sides and reviewing them in conjunction with the A-side, and paying attention to the A-side a little bit more with the B-side, it's almost like Seungkoo wrote the lyrics so that the A-side is like the after party to the B-side lyrics. So what I mean by that is, the B-side is the story and it's setting it all the way up, and then the A-side are the feelings that happened with it. And I like that this is a thing that I'm noticing, because I've never noticed it and I've never really appreciated that about the B-sides. I've always just listened to the B-sides and I've heard this is a really silly song that just didn't make it to the A because it wasn't really very cool and very creative or very good. But there's something that Seungkoo did with them that they are almost poetic, and I like that.
Okay, I stand by what I said. This B-side didn't impress me a lot. I think out of all of the B-sides and A-sides that we do, I think I'm allowed to have a few every now and then that I just have not a lot to say.
Excellent vocals from Aery. I have to point her out as the MVP for this song because her vibrato was so strong to me in this song, and it makes me sad that she never really got to use that her voice was more used for harmonies for the backtracks of all the songs, but I was so impressed with her voice the whole thing.
My Reina delivered some A+ energy and some banging vocals, and to that, my dear Reina, I say,
if you could make a video for this song, regardless of how boring you thought it was and how much you hated it,
just have them standing there in white clothes in a white room and then a ping pong ball just bouncing around every once in a while. That is about how interesting this song actually was to me. I am sorry. This song has nothing on Onna ni Sachi Are.
Really?
I would rather sit and listen to Onna ni Sachi Are 1,000 times in a row compared to the song. Because even if Onna ni Sachi Are isn't an interesting song, at least like Onna ni Sachi Are has, how many times can I say Onna ni Sachi Are in a minute? At least like they had the whole like baka, baka, baka. Like there was some like passion behind it. This song was just so typical, like Seungkoo writing in his diary, coming up like pulling a B-side out of his ass.
That's simply what he did.
And it just, but I mean like last week's B-side was interesting, I really liked it. But this one was just, it sounded like so many other things I've heard. Seungkoo clearly didn't care enough to bother with this song, so I care even less.
I would want it to be something fun. I would want to incorporate their member colors and have them all in something that looked like their member colors, or it had like maybe a bandana or something that was like hanging off their necks, or maybe like a Sailor Moon bow of some kind of like the Samuine video dresses, and I would have them kind of like in a big white room with a big like colorful door. I would want to have like a cooler dance, because I feel like with the dance, even with this song, the dance was so boring on top of it. They were just kind of like flailing their arms and kicking a lot, and it was more of like a WOTA, let's pump up the crowd kind of song, rather than like something that was really well thought out and was intended to be a cool song. I honestly feel like this is one of those songs to me that Seungkoo wrote and had done, and he had like the instrumentals done for it and everything, and he was planning on holding it off for like an album, That's what it really sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like a B-side that Sunku was intending to be a B-side. I feel like he wrote this as an album, and I think when Miki left the group, I think he kind of like went into a tailspin and like freaked out and was like, okay, so now I gotta like redo all of the things that I had planned for the future, because I honestly feel like he planned to incorporate her more in the group, and I think this is a song that he was gonna hold off for later, because I think that Sunku does that. He like brings a bunch of songs into an office, records them all, and then has them like sit off in the side until the girls can come in and sing it. And so I think that when Miki resigned because of the boyfriend scandal, he just flipped out, had to come up with something new, and was just like, okay, I got this song, let's use this, because I don't have anything else. Because the song he was going to use was probably intended for her, and was probably supposed to be heavily focused on her and I.
Oh, Sunku, I love this combo. These two songs were just genius. I mean,
I know.
Onna ni Sachi Are, divine, and throw in my 50 pound of gold feathers. Oh, it's a good one. But then this B-side. Oh, I sing it every day. It's like my personal anthem, Sunku. I just.
Oh, it's one of the best songs, isn't
it? No, I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because of Yossi.
Oh, well, whatever. Yossi called me the other day. She's doing quite fine. I'm hoping that she will find a boyfriend, though. This whole lesbian thing. It's not working.
If one of our babies wants to go out there and dyke it up, let her do so.
But...
No, Sunku. No, Sunku.
It's
no,
bad publicity.
Sunku. Well, she's gone now. Just like Miki. Oh, why did she let her go? I love Miki.
She was going to be my leader.
Oh, but speaking of leaders, I am so glad you went with I instead of that Gaki.
Oh, why? I love Gaki.
Yeah.
She is my favorite.
No, she's just so...
And Aika is just so talented. By the way, where is my phone? I need to go call Aika. I am thinking about giving her a solo career.
Oh.
I'll see you later, Roman.
Oh, I hope she breaks something. Twice. Multiple times. So last week, we asked you guys kind of a bunch of questions. Firstly, we asked you what we are kind of making our theme question for the B-sides, which is if you could come up with a music video, what would you come up with? We asked if you preferred the B-side over the A-side, and we also asked, in light of the recent Koharu scandal, if you felt that the Kimagure Princess and Aishite no Ippun. Hey!
Ato Ippun.
Oh! We asked if they were more pertinent or poignant as graduation singles for Koharu. These are some of your responses. Taylor already won. You prefer Aishite. For the exact same reasons as Jeremy. Tasty Tassie, I agree. I like that we have a similar taste in trashiness.
Winning Coco Flip, I like that you tried to be neutral with both of us. That you said you appreciated Kimagure better, but that you like the line distribution of Aishite, Ato Ippun. And I like your idea for the music video, and I think that kind of doing it like that typical Platinum Era style would really work for the context of a music video of that song.
You're like the parent that doesn't want to pick either of her children, so you make us both happy.
Even though one of us is clearly better. I didn't say which one. I could have been thinking you.
But you weren't, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we are going to ask you the exact same things we have been asking you for the B-side. Do you prefer Onna ni Sachi Are or Please Jiyuu no Tobira better? If you could come up with a music video for Please Jiyuu no Tobira, what would your music video be like and why?
Did any of you hate it as much as I hate it?
So thank you guys all so much for watching, and we will see you guys all next week when we review another B-side, and we'll see you all then. Peace out. Take them out.
Ooh, girl. Those two little Chinese girls I picked up while traveling are bringing this group down faster than I expected. Oh! Sunku, sweetie!
Oh, hello, Michael.
Hi!
What are you doing here?
Came to visit. Where's my kizzy-coo?
What are you doing here? I know you didn't come just to get a kiss.
I wanted to talk to you about those little Chinese girls, Loon Loon and Jin Jin.
Oh yes, they're so wonderful. Especially that Lin. Lots of solo lines. Oh, but Roman made me promise I wouldn't give the lines.
What?
No, give her all the lines. She's
Well, they're not ready for it. I don't think Japan is ready.
Oh, they're so
What?
ready. They're hardcore
No,
ready.
they're not.
They're
They-
readier than me on our wedding night. No, okay, that one, Bob. See, I can still make you laugh. Who are you texting?
Oh, Reina is so funny sometimes. We're talking about old members and reminiscing. Oh, Reina is so funny. And then Aichan was texting me earlier. Oh, she said the funniest thing, Mariko. You'll never guess. She was yes.
I've been thinking.
Oh, we were talking about Ogawa, and it was real funny. It was very funny.
I've been thinking, Sunku.
Oh yes, Mariko. What is it?
I've been thinking that you shouldn't graduate any girls for a while. I think you should just leave things as they
Excuse me?
are. Yeah, just leave them.
But I have a load of graduations
No,
that I'm planning.
no.
First, Eri,
No,
then Haru,
no.
then Aichan, and Reina, and
no.
Sai. Why not?
Because I think what this group really needs, sweetie, is just I
Hey!
think what this group needs. Look at
Reina
me.
was just telling me a very funny Yankee joke.
Listen.
What's the difference between an American Yankee and Tanaka Reina? Reina doesn't play baseball. But
Sunku, listen to me.
what?
You need some stability. In the
Stability.
group. Yes.
I'm not drinking.
No, in the group, you can't keep switching out girls. You need to keep things the same. The WOTA's needed.
But why?
It's money in the bank. Money. Think of all the money. Because then you could do solo shots and things and sell individualized pins. I mean, when you're switching out girls every day, you don't have time to make merch, but think of all the merchandise you could make and all the PVs and oh, my hair just went all over. This is why we have bobby pins. You could save and make so much money off those little fapping WOTAs.
Money?
Tons of it.
Money?
With every win.
Money?
Money.
Wait, money?
Money.
Money?
Money.
Money!
Money!
Oh, well, I'm gonna go tell this joke to Roman first, and then I'll talk to him about this no graduating thing. You can see yourself out, right, Mariko? It's just right out here. You make a left and then a right, another left. Go down the elevator. When you come out the elevator, make a left, and then you make a right. Go back down the stairs. Then keep going all the way down the hall. Make a left, and then go back down, more stairs, and then you'll find the front door right after the 3 lobbies. Okay, you see yourself out.
No. Hey!
Oh, Roman! Guess what?
I didn't love you so much. I think I had a bad marriage, but no. We got something going, the two of us. We got something going. I just wanted to talk to you about, those little Chinese girls. Loon Loon and Jin Jin.
Oh, what about them?
I forgot.